don't know what I've been told.
I don't know what I've been told.
We're all looking for black gold.
We're all looking for black gold.
I like to paint. I learned from my mother. She painted her life away. I stopped painting on her last day. My childhood stopped with her. We all had a childhood once.
All day, all night, we march these dunes.
All day, all night, we march these dunes.
We're all walking toward our tombs.
We're all walking toward our tombs.
I like to play soccer.
I like to jump rope.
I like to write.
I like to read books.
I like to play guitar.
I am a child of war.
17 and gone to war.
17 and gone to war.
What are we all dying for?
What are we all dying for?
I walk to school hugging books to my chest. Steel birds dotted the skies. I dodged real bombs instead of paper planes. The explosions, cruel fireworks. They canceled school when the soldiers came.
Sound off.
1, 2,
Sound off.
3, 4.
This has never been our war.
This has never been our war.
My father was shot in the head at the marketplace. Blood stained the sidewalks, chaos broke out. A bullet engraved in his skull like an artist's signature on a statue. I ran away from the storm of violence so fast the colors of the shop blurred behind me.
We take leave all full of holes.
We take leave all full of holes.
We come home as hollow souls.
We come home as hollowed souls.
I lie awake at night, fearful that soldiers would barge in again. I wish we were at war for knocking the door, that soldiers would just respect our privacy. Combat boots stomped in, losing any sense of security we had. We left our door open, but we broke in again the next day.
Left my mom and left my dad.
Left my mom and left my dad.
For a life I never had.
For a life I never had.
Flattened buildings, rising smoke. Our new skyline was one of fire. Memories burned with hot ruins of buildings. We mourned the loss of toppled monuments.
Mourn our rich language, culture, watch them trample over us with foreign tongues as destruction played out under the pure blue sky. Sound off.
1, 2,
Sound off.
3, 4.
This has never been our war.
This has never been our war.
We are
Sarah,
Vin.
Shahid.
Abdullah. Iman.
we all have stories like this.
We are children of war.
Attention!
Sir, yes, sir.
I want you to speak freely, man.
Sir, yes, sir.
September 11th, 2001, two planes crashed into the Twin Towers.
On September 11th, 2002, we were told that we would go somewhere new.
On September 11th.
2003, 6 months that we invaded, a car bomb went off 6 feet away.
Ruptured eardrum.
Shrapnel 4 inches deep into my thigh and the memory of a young boy in the driver's seat.
A bright flash in the darkness.
On
September 11th.
2004, I killed a family.
Colonel said they were informants for Al Qaeda.
On
September 11th.
2005, I counted 2 years since our mission was accomplished.
On September 11th, 2006, I came home but my left hand did not.
On
September 11th.
2007, I attended my sergeant's funeral.
September 11th.
2008, all the friends I made in boot camp are dead.
On September 11th.
2009, I heard we might leave in 2 years.
On September 11th, 2010, after things got better.
On
September 11th.
2011, we've left, but alone with Gita.
Dear America, the bloodlust in your eyes shattered my world. You forced us out. Your bombs crashed at our heels. Your guns took our loved ones. Maybe you were monstrous, mythical creatures, or creatures from my bed dreams. I don't know what you are, but you can't be the same as me, because humans don't do this.
Dear children, I won't say I'm sorry. I don't think you want me to say that. Dear America, Mother says it's because of you. Mother says it's because of you. Father says it's because of your government. I don't like you, but I also do not know you. I wonder then if you are just like me. But if you hurt the way I do, why do you want me to bleed too? Dear children, I don't know how to help you. I can't help you.
Dear America,
5 years ago, my life was full. I had friends and families, hopes and dreams, and above all, I had a place of my own. A room full of walls and endless possibilities. Empty days and lonely nights never plagued my life. Although life wasn't perfect then, I was happy. My life was not this meaningless reality.
Dear children, you're 5,000 miles away. You can't hear me.
Dear America.
Dirt, rubble, emptiness, that's what you gave us. Once you came, things fell apart. For weeks we went without seeing daylight. Everyone was afraid to step outside. Schools and bazaars closed. The only sound heard for miles were gunshots. In a blink of an eye, bombs went off, destroying a place once so full of life. Now the air only offers the smell of shattered dreams, brokenness, and death.
Dear children, you children of war-torn countries, you boys who are lost and alone, you girls who hate my world and everything we stand for, you who have learned to spit the word freedom like a curse. No, I will not apologize, but I am sorry.
My name is lost. I'm afraid my family is a wisp of smoke. Only a byproduct of flame, no substance to our name. We are suspended in the air, waiting to vanish without trace. the absence of gunfire, my sanity is shot. I've stopped hearing the difference between gunshots and heartbeats, between gunshots and applause. We left a standing ovation of madness.
My name is grief. Shots rang out, tearing through my childhood as easily as flesh. My mother cried when my father died, 3 bullets taking him down right outside my home. Home isn't where the heart is, it's where the hurt is, where the heart bleeds. The holes in his heart were smaller than the holes left in mine.
My name is loneliness. I'm sad all the time. I cry myself to sleep as the sounds of the dead haunt me. I recall the blows from guns and blasts of bombs. These memories keep me up all night, fearful of awakening in a terrible place. I face too many brutalities. Remember the bullet piercing my mother's skull, her body trampled by soldiers too eager for war, neighbors too desperate to escape.
My name is anxiety.
The blank space catches up to me as I try to breathe in this city of colorless dust that strangles my existence, my future, my innocence. I'm forced to leave the playground and play in the battlefield, the real world, the adult world, where I'm forced to not be 16, but half of 32.
My name is confusion.
Flickers of moving time have passed me. Couldn't understand what was happening around me. Father bent face forward down in sand, mother clutching her abdomen, her ripped side stained scarlet. And I am, unfurling my fingers from around my cashmere shield, forever lost to the darkness that was once called my childhood.
My name is forgotten.
All that has meaning vanished like a magic trick, with a puff of smoke by explosion, disappearing without a trace. Everything that mattered in the past, my friends, family, memories, buried, forgotten, nowhere to be found.
My name is emptiness.
I know the smell of smoke. Fumes of carbon dioxide form hands around my throat and choke as if they are fighting a one-sided war, squeezing the life, the fight, and the dignity out of me as I try to grasp my favorite doll. Fighting a one-sided war that never asked consent from the lives it tarnished. As a refugee, I have grown familiar with fumes.
Our names are
Loss,
grief,
loneliness,
anxiety,
confusion,
forgotten,
emptiness.
We have no identities.
We are the invisible, the unwanted. We